asking whether you are fine, because I know very well that you all are fine at home. See children, after our basic needs, food, shelter and dress, what is the thing that you need most? What do you think of? As you are children, you feel secure in the hands of your parents. When do you feel secure? When you are with your parents. A child at the moment when he thinks that his parents are away from him, his mind will get disturbed. I remember very well that when I was a child, my mother used to pick me from the school. We used to go in a line bus. I always turned to the back when I did not get a seat near her. I always looked each and every minute. I looked at the back to see whether my mother was there in her seat. I was afraid whether she would have got down in between. Children are always with the same feeling. All the children are having. If the parents are not there with them, then they will be insecure. So the first lesson in your textbook, supplementary reader, Moments is The Lost Child, written by Murthraj Khan. A child goes to a fair with his parents. You know what's a fair? The best example of a fair we can say here is at Uchara temple. All those jewel days, what a crowd we can see here. People from far and near are crowded here. So the child is very happy and excited and he wants all the sweets and toys displayed here. But his parents don't get ready to buy it for him. Usually children are so and the parents are also so. So shall I read the lesson now? So I will not read all because it is a story. I will just read in between only. You need not bother about the questions and all. As I told you, now you have to just enjoy this. It was the festival of spring. From the wintry shades of narrow lanes and alleys emerged a gaily clad humanity. A large crowd was there coming from all the streets and all. Some walked, some rode on horses, and some who could not walk, they were brought on bullock carts. One little boy, who is the hero of the story, ran between his father's legs, brimming over with life and laughter. So this boy, he was up to the size, he was having the size of only his father's legs. Such a small boy. So he was brimming with life and laughter. Very happy. Come child, come, called his parents. So his parents was calling in between, come child, come, as he lagged behind. So the child was lagging behind. Why? Because he was fascinated by the toys and sweets and all. He was not walking very fast along with his parents. So he had to hurry towards his parents in between. His feet obedient to their call, so the child's feet was just obedient to their call. Why is it so? Because his eyes were still lingering on the toys and all. But without knowing that he was walking just walking like this. As he came to where they had stopped, so the parents had to stop in between for the child to come. He could not suppress the desire of his heart, even though he wanted each and everything. Even though he knew very well that the old cold stare of refusal in their eyes. So they will be saying no. So at last the child, he could not stop his desire to ask. I want a toy, he pleaded. See, I want a toy. At last he pleaded, he requested. His father looked at him, red-eyed. He was very angry. The man was very angry. Usually fathers are so sometimes. So in such a situation, who would interfere as angels? You also may have the same experience. mother, melted by his mother was very tender, melted by the free spirit of the day. Now, not to make the situation, now she understood that situation is going to be worse. He will be getting angry and sometimes he will be the child also. So, just she interfered, just like an angel. And now, she took the attention of the child away from that. Look, child, what is before you? What was before the child? It was a flowering. So what did the child see there? She doesn't have to pay anything for it. It was a flowering mustard field. So a flowering mustard field the child could see in front of her. And a group of dragonflies, butterflies, they are bustling about with their purple wings and all. So, now the child followed them. The child went after these butterflies. Now, it would go fluttering, the butterflies would go on like that, and the child tried to catch it. So, but then his mother gave a cautionary call. Come, child, come to the footpath. Children are always sick. Sometimes they would be crying for something, they would be rolling on the ground. But the next moment, their attention would be getting diverted and they will forget what they were crying for. So he ran towards his parent gaily. Again, his eye was very happy. So, and walked abreast of them for a while. So now the child was walking faster than the parents for some time. Again, he became slow because again, he was his eyes was on the toys and the sweets and all. So again he became very slow, being attracted by the vendors and all there. Come, child, come. His parents called from the shade of a grove. So now they were taking rest there, and so now they were calling the child to move fast. Now the shower of young flowers fell upon the child as he entered the grove. Now, a shower of young flowers, because it was spring season, it was a season of flowers. But lo, he heard the cooing of doves. Suddenly he heard the cooing of, the crying of doves, and the child got afraid. The dove, the rainy petals dropped from the sea, such a silly body is. The petals fell down from his hands because he heard the cooing of the doves. He got afraid. Come, child, come, they called a child who had now gone running in wild capers on the banyan tree. Now, as they neared the village, the child could see many other footpaths full of throngs. So, what is it here? Now, the child was entering the world of the whirlpool of the fair. And now, he was shocked. Seeing the crowd around, he was seeing it for the first time. The child was shocked the first time, then he was fascinated also. Now he is sweet, me sella hog, gulab jamun, rasgulla, barfi, like that. So I want that barfi, he slowly murmured. So he liked barfi very much, and now he said, I want that. But he half knew as he bent that his plea would not be heeded. And he knew very well that no one is going, his father and mother is not going to buy it for him. Because his parents would say he was ready. So without waiting for an answer, so he did not wait for an answer, he just moved on after saying it. Now, a flower in the hop, a garland of Gulmohar. The child seemed irresistibly drawn, so he wanted that also. Children are like that. Sometimes they will be asking for things which will not be finding of any use. It will not be useful for them at all. But when they see those things, they will be crying for it. He went towards the basket where the flowers lay heaped and half murmured, I want that garland. But again he knew that his parents would not buy for him. Now, without waiting for an answer, he moved on. A man stood holding, and this time he was really fascinated. So we cannot blame him for this, because a man stood holding a pole. Can you imagine what is it? Yellow, red, green and purple balloons flying from it. The child was simply carried away. This time he was really carried away by the rainbow glory of the silken colors and all. But the same thing. So he just moved on. Now he found a snake charmer stood playing a flute to a snake which cut itself. So now you may be familiar with this person. Its head raised in a graceful bend like the need of a swan. So again, his father was not a Subhash to buy a snake for him of his mother. So child went toward the snake charmer, but knowing that his parents had forbidden him, so he had really moved on from here. Now, at last, there was a roundabout in full swing, just like a giant meteor. Men, women and children carried away in whirling motion. So, when we see the giant wheel, when we see others moving on this, when they see others crying, shouting and all, we feel like to enter that. But once we have entered that, we feel like getting out of that. Men, women and children carried away in a whirling motion, shrieked and cried with dizzy laughter. The child who was watching all these things. At last, he made a bold request. I want to go on the roundabout, please, father, mother. So this time, the child became very bold and now he made a request, very boldly. I want to go on that roundabout, please, father, mother. Yes, what's the reply? There was no reply. There was no reply at all. That means they had given their consent. He turned to look at his parents because he did not hear a reply. They were not there ahead of him. The parents could not be sitting there. He turned to look on either side. Again he looked on both the sides. They were not there. He looked behind. There was no sign of them. Now, this time the child really became panic. A full deep cry rose within his dry throat. Suddenly his throat became dry. And with a sudden jerk of his body, he ran from where he stood, crying in real fear. He was really crying. He started crying. Mother, father, tears started rolling down from his eyes, hot and fierce. Tears were rolling down his cheeks. Mother, father, he wailed. His yellow turban came untied. Now his clothes were dirty. His clothes was really muddy. He was running to and fro looking for his father and mother. Where they had gone. To know where they have gone. To know whether a child has lost his parents, we have to wait for the next class. Have all of you enjoyed the lesson, children? So, thank you very much for listening to me. So, we shall meet soon. Till then, goodbye.